Oh,
Hello.
how you doing?
It's warm here.
Same. It's better today. This weekend was hot.
We have our first World Cup match today, and the high is supposed to be 90.
Wow, poor players.
The players from Egypt may be okay with that. The Belgians, I suspect,
Yeah, they probably haven't practiced that
would
much.
would probably prefer that it wasn't.
Yes. That's hot for there too, right? That's like as hot as it gets.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it'll get up to 95, but if it gets over 100, then yeah, it's not good. People start really having problems.
Yeah.
Um, a lot of houses don't have air conditioning.
Yeah, because it cools off at night and stuff there. Like
Yeah,
here, people are used to the heat. It's like, it's every summer.
and there's not a lot of humidity either. So
Yeah.
up until the last 5 or 10 years, summers have been gorgeous and wonderful. And now
Yeah.
there's about 1 week where they suck, and the rest of the time they're great.
Yeah. That could be worse. So,
But yeah, I do not miss upstate New York summers.
no. And I don't know, we had like an early heat wave, which is like an omen of things to come or whatever in summer. So, cool. But yeah. So for this meeting, I was supposed to last week send out this draft for feedback, and then I was at a conference on Wednesday and totally forgot to do that. So
Okay.
that's what we're working on. But I don't know if you've had a chance to take a look, so I
I
can.
have not yet.
That's great. This is me asking for feedback. This is perfect.
I have. I've been distracted by many other things, including two different school endings.
Yeah, it's that time of year. Um, yeah, no, it would be nice to get this in the next few weeks before people start traveling and stuff too. So hopefully. Um, I'll put the link in the notes here, and then also,
Oh, we've got a draft.
yeah,
Are we looking at the draft or the draft revised?
the draft. The draft
Okay.
revised we just pulled into the draft because we didn't want to like have Claude
Yeah.
accidentally mess up or Gemini or whatever it was actually mess up the thing.
We should probably use the same headings each time. I don't know
Okay.
if we are.
There was one that we decided to cut. We were
Oh,
looking
well,
at
that's fine.
cutting.
I just meant like if we were calling it a mise en place in one, we should
Yeah, let me double
do it
check what
in
we
the
did
other.
with
And
the
if we
other.
weren't, then we shouldn't.
Let me double check what we were doing before. I think we called it the TLDR in the previous one. What was that?
I mean, if we're aiming to later on have these all be part of a cohesive thing, then it wouldn't hurt to have
Yeah,
some
it could be more
consistency.
consistent. Yeah. I think that the sections at the top are all the same. The box at the top. Um,
Yeah. I was just pulling up the blog post so that I can.
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know that we have to have the like tool list and stuff, but
Yeah, the tool list was the one we decided to cut because this
yeah,
first one, there's just less tools. So
yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, I think we can have that be a section, but just not in this one.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. We had two mise en places as well.
So
So
yeah,
yeah.
probably a good change. We'll just
Yeah.
we'll just do that.
um,
Yeah, because I think those are all from the, the clever analogies are all from the Gemini version. Oh, is that the way we did it in the previous one?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I'm going to be completely boring and just you know, copy the formatting from the previous one.
No, that's probably good. Yeah. Consistency is good. I need to find a better taste test emoji. I don't really like that one. Um,
Hmm?
oh, I just don't like the tongue emoji for taste test. I'm gonna find a better one.
Oh yeah. Maybe like the okay.
Yeah, that one's kind of weird too. Okay, here's what I'm thinking right
So
now.
we didn't have emoji next to the titles on the others.
We could just get rid of them too. I don't feel strongly about them.
Let's do that. Um, so that we don't have. Well, actually, the worst thing is that the emoji are going to change based on people's fonts and browsers potentially.
Yeah, which is annoying. So yeah.
Um,
I think that the AI models just really like the emojis. I think is
oh
weird.
yeah, I mean, yes, they've been told that people like these things, and
Yeah.
so gosh darn, there's a reward over there. Let me go
Yeah.
chase that reward.
Yeah, I don't really feel strongly about them. So yeah, that seems fine.
There's the browser thing reminded me. I've been doing some HTML website stuff, and I discovered that all these toolkits, first thing they do is they strip out all the browser CSS, which it turns out there's a lot of,
Yeah.
in order to be able to do their own consistently, because every browser has its own CSS,
Yes.
which is kind of wild to think about and realize that, if you're not careful, it will
Yeah,
look
that's what
different on every single browser.
yeah, and if you like really want to test a website, you have to like have every browser and like actually look at
Yeah,
each one because it'll be like completely different.
yeah. Like we have this illusion this is this nice thing, and then we're like, why is front end hard?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, it turns out that conceptually it's all the same, but in practice that's full of lies.
At one point, someone in our marketing team was like, "We know all you engineers have these weird browsers, so can you all go to this this version of the website and see what it looks like?" And we found some bugs. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Do we need an introduction section?
Um,
Like, does it need to be named?
yeah, what
Or
did
can
we
we
do last time? Um, we
we
don't
dropped straight to the recipe with evaluate before using?
yeah. Um, yeah, we can just not call it introduction and we can just like put text. Yeah. I think this one I think needs a bit of setup just
I
because
think that's fine.
yeah, but yeah, I think we don't just don't have to put the name of the word. Seems fine. Um, okay. Yeah, I think we made like a pre-section last time, but I think this works too.
We Yeah, we did. But that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't think it has to be exactly the same. I just
Yeah, just some level of consistency.
um I'm imagining at some point in the future, uh these end up being, indexed in some way,
Yeah,
and
that would
being
be
able
cool.
to have them be mostly consistent and presented similarly would be handy.
Okay, great. So yeah, and then so I guess I'll go post this in Slack today so that I don't forget this time. And I will make it to the tag security meeting on Wednesday, so I'll be able to present it and
Sounds good.
try and get some
Um,
feedback. It sounds like last week was a quiet meeting anyway, so this would be a good one to present to that.
yeah, Justin was like, we can cancel. I'm like, let's wait just a couple more minutes. And
Yeah.
then we had like two-thirds of the people show up.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
And I wasn't like, see, Justin, but I
Yeah.
was a little bit like, see, Justin.
Yeah.
Um,
Cool. Any other supply chain things
I don't
we have to talk
think
about?
so. Was it I was seeing something? Oh, I think it was just an older attack that I was going through, but yeah, there was a um, attack that chained through like three or four of the actions poisoning things,
Oh,
and
nice.
oh, I was
Yeah.
reading through the Sig Store response
Oh, interesting. Yeah,
or
because
the
I mean,
salsa response to that because they had actually gone through and Sig Store signed the artifacts with salsa provenance, and
I'm curious to read that because I think I saw that attack a while ago, and I didn't at the time look into it, but I have a is it does it have to do with the how they're verifying it?
no, they got into the builders.
Okay. So it's just that, so if the builders are compromised, it just said that the builder did the thing,
the,
which I
the
guess is,
builder promises it did the thing, and it
yeah.
is Lion, and it's the one who's doing the attestation.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so that's
you
all
are
salsa can tell you.
trusting the liar,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was just curious where exactly that
and
was.
and they did a bunch of weasel words of oh, this isn't really level 3 because
Yes.
um the build environment wasn't hermetic and it could pick up this cache from elsewhere. I'm like, yeah, but people thought it was.
Yeah. And I
And
think this is one of the challenges with salsa not having like a I'm gonna call it a verification body, which is funny because it's salsa, but you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
where you prove that
yeah,
you're um salsa, you're at some level of salsa. And I get why they don't want to maintain a certification or something, because that seems like a nightmare, but
I mean,
it doesn't mean anyone can say
if
anything.
you're going to do certification,
Yeah,
it needs to be like a commercial process. I can see why
exactly.
LF doesn't want to do it.
Yeah. No,
And
I know you'd have to have somebody backing that and running it and etc., which is
well, and it's also only as good as your best knowledge.
yes.
So, like, Rowhammer wasn't a problem on GPUs until it was.
Yeah. Exactly.
Sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, exactly. And I think the point is also that like salsa isn't that's not it's not a magic wand.
It's not a magic wand, and it's mostly
It's a good best
just
practice. You should do
guidance.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And some of the guidance sounds good, but is really hard. Sort of the same way that S-bomb showing up as a magic thing to solve the Solar Winds attack
Exactly. Well, yeah, I think
was like, but these don't relate.
no. I also think similar to salsa, I think like you need both, right? You also need that as like a
Yeah.
tool to communicate with people. And then I think
I mean,
people
I am the bad man who's like, you know, no, the Google folks have it right. You just have to have like bitwise reproducible builds and do them on like diverse hardware architectures where it would be really difficult for an adversary to get, you
yeah.
know.
And like that's one approach. I think to me it's just that you have to actually understand your system and you're not going to find a cheat code to not have to actually understand your system.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Well, and I mean, I'm sort of talking about, okay, here's the cheat code is, a
It's
whole
really,
bunch of
really
work
hard.
somewhere else.
Yeah. So, oh well.
But yeah, but it is a whole bunch of, work to actually get bitwise reproducible builds. So,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah,
and it's
I think
more
reproducible
meaningful for
builds are
certain
really
platforms than
cool, but I
others.
think
What?
it's like it's hard to call it a cheat code because it's harder, I think, than just understanding your system and putting a bunch of point solutions in place. But
Yeah, but I'm not confident in point solutions.
mhm. So, fair enough.
I'm like, one requires you to have a brain that is smarter than the smartest attacker in every aspect, and one does not.
Fair enough.
I can only believe in one of these. But
Yeah.
it is hard to do. And like you have to keep doing it regularly. You
Mhm.
can't just like do it once and be like, oh, I'm sure this stays.
Yeah.
Um, Matt Moore had gotten Co doing reproducible builds, and then a future version of Go added more build time
Yep.
additional
And then you have to
stuff.
combine
We
those.
had to figure out how to strip that stuff
Yeah.
out because we were like, oh yeah, no, this doesn't.
Yeah.
And then like folks hate that it says all the build artifacts were put into the container at 1970. And Matt's like, well, what you gonna do? I needed to pick a date.
Yeah. Exactly. That's like the standard one to pick. Yeah.
It's clearly bogus. So, at least you're not going to mistake it for something
But
normal.
it's gonna mess with my cooldown script. Anyway,
But this is looking pretty good. Um,
awesome. Yeah, I think it's at a good
the
length.
only thing I would possibly quibble with
Yeah.
is um, I don't know if it makes sense to move the conclusion up to the beginning before the recipe like we did with the word of caution in the kitchen.
Yeah. I mean, I think that the conclusion says something similar to what the introduction says, which is if you didn't find your answers here, go read this
Oh
longer.
yeah, maybe we just don't need the conclusion.
Yeah, we could just cut it um too. So,
Well, we don't have to do my suggestion, but I'm going to suggest it.
okay. I'll leave it as a suggestion for now and then let other people look at
Yep.
it and we'll figure out that. Um, cool. I'm gonna be traveling the next 2 Mondays. Um, so I think for the sake of argument, we'll say I can't make this meeting the next 2 Mondays. But
Okay. I can be there, yeah, the 22nd and the 29th. I don't know what's going to happen on the 6th. I
okay.
suspect a lot of people have the day off.
Yeah, I think I'm back on the 6th, but I'm not sure anyone will be working, so whatever.
It's the best kind of day.
Yeah. A good catch-up day actually, so that'll be good. But
No one else is making a mess, and
yeah. So yeah, if you don't mind doing that, that'd be great. Thanks. And then I'll be around, but like if you feel free to coordinate any edits or whatever to this.
will do.
Yeah.
I'm
Cool.
glad to see that this is continuing to make progress. I felt guilty about not contributing as much this time.
Yeah, no worries. I think we're just doing slow and steady progress. It's been good. So yeah, awesome. I'm gonna post this right now in the various channels. So
Awesome. Well, good to see you.
yeah, great to see you. Have a good week.
Have a good couple weeks. I guess
Yeah,
I'll see you on Wednesday. So.
yeah. All right, bye.